Andrew.
Cinta.
So today we're gonna present about the brand that we choose to analyze. So it's called Stutter, and it was founded in 2014 with the slogan "Refine Life." And this is our scope of work. For the brand name, the three S in the beginning stand for Smart, Share, and Success. And their CEO is Mr. Thu Le. About the product description, so their product design mainly in minimalism style, and it is one of the most renowned local fashion brand among minimalism designs, and it holds a significant proportion of market share.
Okay, so let's move on to the next topic, which is the marketing environment. So the first discussion that I would love to make is about the micro environment, which has the first factor, which is the suppliers. So the shutter who takes great advantage of the local suppliers from Vietnam try to offer a wide range of fabrics to the customer, which include synthetic fiber, bamboo, cotton, and essential. So the next part is going to be the competitors, which whose images are going to be shown in a couple of slides. So in the minimalistic fashion category, this brand Shutter of us is really renowned and probably going to be the most popular to people who care about the minimalistic lifestyle. However, we still have a few opponents who are really strong in this industry as well, such as the Kume, Jody, and Jame. Let's move on to the next slide. The third factor right here you can see is the marketing intermediary. So right now, the brand has held partnership with several e-commerce platforms, which include Lazada or Shopee, and at the same time, these platforms will work as the Shutter's physical distribution firms. Last but not least, the customer's factor. At the very moment, the company mostly focused on the consumer market in Vietnam. However, the international markets are highly potential. So let's move on to the next discussion, which is about the macro environment. As you can see, the first factor is demographic. So the population of Vietnam, as you all may know, increases consistently throughout the years. And at the same time, the gender rate of Vietnam right now is pretty much balanced. So it creates opportunities for the brand to develop both of the males and females product lines. Moreover, as the population are high, so there will be more type of customers for the brand to focus on. The next factor is about the natural factor. So Vietnam has a very sophisticated type of weather, which forces the brand to adapt and create different product lines in order to please the customer needs. So for example, the northern side of Vietnam and the southern side have different kind of weather, which means that in order to develop different branches in two of the area, the brand has to figure out something different. Thirdly, let's talk about the culture. So the mostly targeted, type of customer right now of this fashion brand is the young generation, whose styles shift pretty frequently based on international trends, which at the same time forces the brand to catch up with these trends quickly. And last but not least, let's talk about the technology. So there's one piece of information that is pretty amazing that I have found, is that there's this sort of system which include computers and printers that was applied by Shutter and different brands in order to analyze data and do all the computing stuff.
And now we move to the sport part. First of all, I'll mention about the strength. For the whole period, they own 7 establishments with 0.085% of market opportunity in a domestic fashion market. Student currently operating on 3 platforms are Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, which optimize sales, build community, operating branding, emphasize branding, and cooperate with KOL and KOC. Student, in contrast to the majority of local brands currently available, they lean toward minimalism, which is not fuzzy in design but still bring the wearer a subtle and polished appearance, with the new technology on dyeing and weaving on denim fabrics. And also the compact packaging, which provide a personalized experience. And finally is a regenerate promotion of products on online marketplace as Shopee, Lazada, and Tiki. However, there are still some weaknesses that this brand needs to overcome with. It's the lack of variety in the design and the collection of the products. And sometimes the products reach the customer with some problems.
The next two letters is O and T. The opportunity for SSSTUTTER comes from 3 factors. In fashion, the demand for fashion is increasing, and moreover, in demographic, the targeted customer of SSSTUTTER accounts for over 23% of the population, and with higher living standard, young people now can afford their own clothes. However, the international brands are still well known for many consumers, and the population aging forces SSSTUTTER to focus more on the consumers over 40 years old.
So next we will move on to the customer-driven marketing strategy. So the first factor is about segmentation. Firstly, about geographic, as we mentioned, they have some branches in the heart of 2 major cities, is Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. So that is the reason why they already have a potential customer in the city center, based on population density and capacity consumption. Secondly, about demographic. So the brand target market is a group of young customers aged from 18 to 22, both male and female. And they are the one who had high potential of use product as a student or as an employee with a stable income. And thirdly, it's about psychographic. So this is for the customer who appreciate classic fashion beauty, minimalism, but still sophistication. And the last one is about behavioral. So the main premise is neutral color, which create elegant appearance. And the customer always looking for a cool cotton fabric that easily absorbs sweat while exercising and working. So that's the reason why they can buy the product on regular basis as well as on special occasion. And clients usually buying the product after being referred by their friends, their family, or through internet advertising. And we will move on to the targeting. So at first, Tutor aims to focus marketing with men's clothing and accessories and backpacks, classes, and bracelets. And after gaining a market position, they began to specialize in the target market, which is shifting from concentrated marketing to differentiated marketing. Now they have expanded their product for the woman as well.
And about differentiation, I'm gonna tell you guys about the 2 differentiation. First one is product differentiation. Student products, our retro style is simple but it's very attractive and impressive, and the design sophistication, elegant, and cleanliness. And this brand also try to come up with new ideas for creating unique products for 4 seasons per year. And next one is channel differentiation. This brand also use social media such as Instagram, Facebook for updating products, as well as some slogan like "Refine Life, You Look Good" for captivating customer attention.
So talking about the brand's position, we can see like SSSTUTTER has a huge amount of supporters on social media, especially on TikTok and on Facebook and Instagram. And we can see through many real numbers like 230,000 followers on Instagram as well as 730,000 followers on Facebook. More than that, the products of SSSTUTTER has a strong sense of durability and neutral color scheme. So that's the reason why it's easily attract a lot of customers who love classic fashion. Furthermore, we can They are very affordable, so they easily and suitable for many kind of consumer than other competitive brands. Talking about value proposition, yeah, with the fashion trend, simple, sophisticated, and minimalism, they also attract a lot of people who love classic beauty. And next, this is the budgeting map between SSSTUTTER and its competitive brands. Depends on two objects, that market share and price. We can see here we have Juno with a high price, but it has low market share. And SSSTUTTER, our print here, they also have affordable price but high market share also, and Coolmates and RMIT.
Okay, so next we will move to the current marketing mix rating. First is the price. The price is, we can say that the price for the product is not too low or not too high, so we can say that it's affordable. SSSTUTTER also uses the psychological pricing method. For example, instead of a raw t-shirt with the price at 300,000 Vietnam dong, it would be like 299,000 Vietnam dong. Because most customer psychology will rely on the first number of the cost to go to the purchase decision. Next will be the place. About the direct distribution, it sells through the stores, website, and social networking sites. We help them to control the sales and reduce additional costs. However, without the large distributor, they cannot bring their product to the customer widely. And about the distribution rating, SSSTUTTER officially collaborates with online shopping platforms like Shopee and Lazada because of the growth and the potential of series of e-commerce sites. Selling through e-commerce sites will help them to, limit the growth on holiday, and it will approach more people because the growth and the potential of e-commerce sites. And the promotion, it promoted mainly on 3 social media. Firstly, Facebook. It is to optimize sales and build the brand's community. And secondly, in Instagram, it is to focus on images and lifestyle of the brand. And on TikTok, they will build and share the content in the form of knowledge and storytelling to approach more people and young generation to know about them. The brand also collaborates with some KOLs and influencers like LinkedIn and X channels to approach more people to know about their brand. And it also collaborates with a brand like Current. The Current is a watch company designed by Vietnamese people, and they are minimalism brand too. So that collaboration is to expand the market share of the business. And as you all know that 2020 is one of the worst years, that the epidemic situation, facing that situation, SSSTUTTER quickly grasped the trend and allowed the COVID collection days not to be forgotten. This is one of the most successful campaigns of them because of the commitment to contribute 10% of their net profit to the epidemic prevention fund. And lastly, they also approaches more targeted customer by discounting them when they pre-order their latest products. And when they purchase on special occasion of the year like Black Friday or special days of the month like 12th of December, which achieves more targeted customers.
More about the strength. First of all, the fashion style direction of SSSTUTTER is focused mainly on the young generation. Specifically, it's Y and G generation as the potential client with a mindset of neatness and elegance. And the good cooperation with physical distribution form bring this brand more prestige of sorts. Also, the reasonable price is suitable for Vietnamese income, precisely 99 to 499,000 Vietnam dong. And in particular, this brand is always aware of how to be adaptable and catch the trend while still maintaining the brand distinctive trait.
And about the weakness, as you guys know that TikTok is popular nowadays, but the promotion on TikTok platform is not well developed enough. And I think is it important to figure out some ways to foster on TikTok platform, and the logo on the T-shirt is not big enough, so that makes the display does not stand out, and it also has incorporated in windows with any enterprises as well.
Okay, let's move to the recommendation, objectives, and proposals. To increase brand awareness, we have come up with a strategy for the next 6 months. First of which, we are considering diversifying the logo style, which can reach different groups of customers. And then we would like to promote more frequently on TikTok platform, which is widely used by young people.
And moreover, we suggest that they should collaborate with some famous local coffee shop, accessory store, or food store. Like, for example, they will get a 10% discount voucher for the invoices over 200K when buying as student. And they can also win booths at some university festival, and then give present for the players, and check in with hashtag of the brands. And the stakeholder that we suggest they should target for in the future is the foreigners, the middle age, and especially the enterprise, what they are lacking of now. For example, the original price for one t-shirt is 199K Vietnam dong, and they could offer to the wholesaler the price 179K Vietnam dong, which is discount 10%.
So when it comes to target media, we think that studio should boost their reputation as well as their recognition on many aspects. So to be more specific, we can see print newspaper. They can update the change, update the status, or even the new style, new collection on some kind of magazine like Elle Vietnam, Harper's Bazaar Vietnam, L'Officiel Vietnam, or even Style Republic and that magazine also. And the second one is online media. It is a potential and crucial target that they also have to pay attention to. Like online news, we have Thanh Linh, Cafe Mix, Nhan Doc Vien, and so on. And social media, they can also focus on Facebook, TikTok, which are the most common platform nowadays.
So for the last proposal that we would love to make to the brand is the group of active brand fan, which consists of 2 different groups. So the first one is going to be 1,000 individual fashion brokers in 2 of the biggest cities in Vietnam. And the second one, as you can see, we've listed out 8 key media journalists that we would love to collaborate with. So you can see a couple news agencies that we have just listed in the previous slide, which are the L'Officiel Vietnam, the Thanh Linh Sticker Daily, or the Harvard Bazaars. They're our references link, and thank you for listening.
Okay, so what's your brand story you want to propose in 2023 in terms of promoting your brand?
So we want to spread that nowadays the environmental is very important, and it's now really polluted. So the brand design is based on minimalism. So you could use it on many occasions, like go to school, going to the event. So mainly we want to tell people that they should not use fast fashion anymore. That really effective to the environment, and they should change their lifestyle to the needless lifestyle and use the clothes that can reuse many times for many years, and not wasting the material from the environment, like the fabric. They use cotton, which is organic and friendly user for the environment.
Okay, thank you.